I am riding down one of the same streets that I rode down a while back in one of my previous videos. Except for I think now I have my actual, like, right now the previous video, like, the camera was kind of angled, like, down a little too kind of crappy, whatever. So I, like, this time I actually have a better angle and you can actually see a lot better. But it's a super nice day out. It's like 65 degrees in Washington here, and it's like super warm and sunny. So I figured I wanted to cruise down this road again, because it's been a while. I haven't gone down this road since I made that video a while back. But yeah, I actually want to get some good footage now of this place. And there's another road that I went down with a friend of mine a while back. It's a nice little, like, curvy road. It's like next to some farm areas. And I never recorded a video off that road, but, like, I might consider going down that road today. Or I might even go more north. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna go exactly, but yeah, I just wanted to go get to know more footage of this road. And so I may not do a whole bunch of talking, so it's mostly just probably gonna be me just be riding and me listening to music. Luckily though, like what is going on here? Luckily though, my microphone doesn't pick up the music I'm listening to, so I won't be copyrighted, even though it doesn't really matter because I'm not making money. But yeah, so I might chime in here and there. I'm not sure yet if I have anything really to talk about, but I just want to enjoy this nice sunny day ride like I always do, you know, because pretty much gone like fucking like 6 months or however long it's been since I've been able to actually like not be bundled up and riding my bike on a nice day. And so yeah, so I've always kind of wondered too if, you know, like people actually watch videos because it's like therapeutic or like satisfying to like look at the scenery and all that shit or whatnot. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna shut up now. So if you like watching these kind of videos, then yeah, here we go. Like I said, that other road that I want to go down is more curvy road, and I kind of like doing a little bit of twisties. I didn't think I really would, just because, you know, like I do like going fast, and like I'm not like 100% comfortable like leaning far, but you know, I'm getting used to it. So yeah, it should be nice. I do want to explore. I went north today, heading towards, like, you know, going up more north. I'm going towards like Stanwood area, Camino Island, whatnot. I do want to explore some more areas up here that I haven't ridden on. I just like exploring just in general and riding my bike. You know, even if my car wasn't having issues, I would be pretty much like driving my car everywhere. But you know, I do like riding my bike, so I figured I would just do this instead. But yeah, so it is like really windy too. I don't know if you can see the trees or what. Trees are like fucking pushing over. But yeah, let's see where I decide to go. Like, I was almost contemplating on going a little more north up to like towards like Bellingham area, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out where I go. But this is mostly like kind of country land, like open area. And I wasn't really wanting to ride in like the city where there's like a bunch of cars and traffic and whatnot. So I wanted to be able to ride a little bit faster today and just enjoy the view. So oh, actually I think that road is that way. So I think what I might do is I might just cruise around up here a little bit, and then that road that way. The curvy road I was talking about, it goes more that way. So I think I'll go that way on the way back. But yeah, so I rode up here, and I didn't want to start off my video like way down where I live, you know, and then have like pretty much like 30 minutes, however long it is, to get up here of me just riding through town. After a while, that kind of stuff gets boring. But so yeah, hopefully I find some more curvy roads and whatnot just by exploring, and that way I have more places to ride. And so yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. I want to check out this little town. I always like these kind of old vintage little like towns here. I just like nostalgic stuff. It's Stanwood Police Department. That's a small police department. So I've been actually I guess there is one thing I talk about. Country store. Huh. So there is one thing I guess I can talk about is you know, I am getting sick of living here in the Pacific Northwest. You know, I really do want to live somewhere that has well, it's a news station. Oh, I don't even know it's open. Oh, nice old car. Yeah, so I am kind of getting sick of living here in Washington, and as nice as it is, you know, I am kind of sick of the weather. You know, I'm ready to live somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna go down that road. I'm ready to live somewhere where it's like nice all year round. I want to be able to ride my bike like every single day that I can, or any day that I want to. You know, I don't really want to. You know, I lived in Chicago. That's an interesting school. I lived in Chicago a while back. Well, not technically Chicago, but you know, a little bit north of Chicago. So that weather over there is you pretty much get every season, but like harsh. So obviously in the summertime it gets really hot and muggy. You know, it is super nice, hot and muggy though. And you know, the wintertime it's always super cold. You get fucking blizzards and a shit ton of snow, icy roads all the time. What are you doing here, guy? And then of course, you know, the springtime is super nice, but you know, then you got really, really bad pollen. Like when I lived out there, my allergies sucked really bad. And luckily though, that my allergies have gotten a lot better. And it's weird to think though, that like, you may not believe me on this, but literally, like once I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, oh, this is all muddy. Jesus. Once I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, it actually helped tremendously with my allergies. Because, you know, I'm not a doctor, but I do play one on TV. Just so you know. And, oh yeah, Jesus, this fucking bumpy ass road. That if you have any kind of, like, infection in, like, your teeth or whatnot, that it actually will get into your... It'll affect your sinus cavities, because your sinus cavities are actually pretty close to where the roots are for your gums, or for your teeth and all that. But yeah, so like once I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, like my allergies were like 10 times better. Like yeah, granted I still do have allergies, but they're not nearly as bad as they used to be. And so anyways, living somewhere warm where there's like not a whole bunch of like trees and pollen, you know, that's pretty ideal too. So like obviously, you know, I want to live somewhere where it's not gonna rain for fucking weeks at end, or weeks at a time, whatever. You know, it's not gonna get fucking like super cold weather, like 30 degrees. You know, it's not gonna rain a shit ton. Like I think I just said that actually. So like raining, fucking cold weather. You know, I do like snow, like snowboarding. Like, you know, going onto the mountains, that's nice. But you know, I guess I'm kind of phasing out maybe snowboarding. I don't know. I still like snowboarding, but I'm just not really into it as much as I used to be. I guess, you know, maybe like if I was able to do like YouTube full time, so where like pretty much like every day I could just do whatever I want, I didn't actually have to go into an actual job, then you know, I would probably just be more into snowboarding and be able to like do it like more often than I would now. And I didn't even go snowboarding last season because we didn't really have like, you know, that much of you know, good snow. But yeah, I've never gone down this road. Oh man, this is like farm country. Anyways, but yeah. So I want to live somewhere where it's got nice weather all year round. It doesn't rain a shit ton of times, you know, the shit ton. Doesn't get snow. You know, like I said, somewhere where it's nice all year round, where you can pretty much wear shorts every fucking day if you want. Don't have to deal with the pollen and my allergies all acting up. Not to mention, like, living here in the Pacific Northwest, at least close to Seattle, the housing market is like wicked expensive. And, you know, even towns, like even the town that I lived in back in Chicago, or Illinois, whatever, the town I lived back in Illinois, even like houses the same size out here are like way cheaper. Just because everybody wants to move to the Pacific Northwest. So, you know, like, for example, say, oh man, it fucking reeks over here. Say, like a 2 or 3 bedroom house with a 2-bathroom, or not my bad, 2 or 3 bedroom house with a 2-bathroom, with like, you know, like a 2-car garage or whatever. Depending on how new it is, you're roughly gonna be paying. Well, I guess it also depends on the obviously the year the house was made and how the condition of it's in. Oh shit, where am I going? Oh shit, I don't even know where I'm going. I guess I'm gonna go left. But for that size house here, for a 2 or 3 bedroom house in decent shape, you're at least fucking paying, like, at the very bare minimum, if it's like, I'd say at least fucking like $400,000. Now, if it's like way modern, and so if it's a way newer house, which is like was built probably within like the last 10 years, 10, 15 years, you're gonna be paying at least $500,000 or more. And so for like that size house back in the town I lived in Illinois, it's like, I think it was like maybe $130,000. And so I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here when I can afford a house back in the town I lived in? And obviously over here, like I'm paying, well, you know, I'm not paying for full price, but for the place that I'm in, a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and a garage, paying fucking $1,600. And, you know, to rent out the town I used to live in would be way cheaper. And so I've been considering moving to another state. And so I've been looking at, you know, maybe Arizona. Yeah, I've kind of looked around a little bit, like Arizona, Colorado, whatever. Somewhere where it's nice all year round, like I said. And so Arizona, I'm thinking about, like it does get, I know it gets like super hot out there. I'm not like super familiar with like the weather patterns out there. I know Arizona is a hot state, but you know, the girl that I'm dating, she wants to move to Arizona, and he showed me a house out in like one of the towns out there. It's like maybe like less than 2 hours from fucking Las Vegas, and it's like a brand new fucking house that was apparently built last year, I think it was, or maybe this year. I don't remember. I have to look at it again. But like I think it's like 1,700 square foot house with like a huge ass fucking garage. We got like a 2-car garage with like the one side of the garage is like big enough for an RV, and it's like wicked long. I'd imagine it's like a 2-bedroom. I think it's a 2-bedroom house, but it's like super big. Anyways, the house is like $300,000, brand fucking new, and the rent is $1,300. I'm like, and when she showed me that, I was like, I'm sold. Like, I'm ready to fucking move right now. If I had the money, you know, I'm sold. Like, I would fucking want to move there right fucking now. Like, $1,300 for my own fucking house with a huge ass garage. Everything I just listed, you know, nice weather, no rain, no fucking snow, no allergies. you know, ride my bike all year round, and wicked cheap rent, I would move there in a fucking heartbeat. And so now I've been like contemplating on moving out there. And so like I actually like really want to. You know, I'm sick of Washington now. Yeah, I mean look at this, it's nice. But I can, you know, we only get this nice weather for like fucking 6-7 months of the year. Well, I mean I guess like I can't really say that much because the weather out here is really bipolar, and I don't know, it's harder to get. So obviously, you know, summertime is like, usually summertime is like a good 3 to 5 months. Winter doesn't usually come in, okay, I'll give you an example here. So back when I lived in Illinois, pretty much like once November hit, that's when the snow started coming. Maybe the very end of October was when it started getting really cold. Well, especially like Halloween, it would always be cold. So November is when it pretty much would start, you know, snowing and getting really cold and whatnot. So you pretty much have snow from November all the way pretty much until like maybe April or May. And it you know, it sucks having like fucking snow and cold weather for like 6 fucking months. And then so out here, you know, snow doesn't come until what, maybe towards the end of December. Like there may be, I guess it depends because certain years are different, you know, because you got the stupid fucking El Nino year where like some years are like super cold, some years are way warmer where there's not as much snow and all that. But generally it's not until like towards the end or maybe the middle of December is when snow comes, and at that point, like, we don't even really, like, whenever snow does come out here, it doesn't last very long. Like, at most, the lower levels, if we get snow, it usually will last for like maybe fucking 2 weeks and it's gone. It doesn't stick around. But in the wintertime, it rains a lot, fucking gloomy weather and shit. Like, it's just not, come on, lady. It, like, I don't know, I'm just kind of over the cold weather. But yeah, it's like, so out here, you know, I'm gonna go straight, actually. I guess I'm gonna go to fucking, like, Mount Vernon or some shit. But anyways, so, like, even summer can last for a while out here. I wouldn't say last, but, you know, it's, you know, summer starts getting, like, right now, obviously, it's April, right? So we got this good weather. So April, or summer starts, you know, pretty much, and, you know, like, April starts getting nice weather. April, so we have, like, decently good weather, or, like, you know, from April all the way until, I'd say, damn near almost November. Like, November is when it starts getting colder, but it's still, like, decent weather all the way until November. And, so that is nice, but, you know, then again, like, throughout those months, you're gonna have times where, like, some of those weeks are, like, just rain, or you might have, like, a span where it's raining for, like, 2 weeks straight. You know, or you might have like a week of rain, have some nice weather. Another week of rain, some nice weather. 2 weeks of rain, nice weather. You know, it fucking varies. Like the other day, we had one day, it was super nice like this. It was a little cold, like and windy. The next day, it was fucking raining. And then the next day, it was like decently nice weather out. Then it started fucking hailing. It's like, what is going on here? And like this bipolar weather, I just hate it. So, yeah, moving to Arizona, I am so for it. Like, I can deal with a little bit more, I can deal with, like, the warm weather. Like, because I go back to Chicago, I try to go back, like, at least once a year. And, you know, I can, it's the weather, when it's hot, I don't mind it. It's not, like, sometimes it's, like, it's kind of bad, but it's not horrible. I can deal with it. So as long as I have AC, it's not that big a deal. So yeah, I'm actually, really considering moving to Arizona. That way, like I said, I can ride my bike all year round, nice weather, fucking no allergies, whatnot, and yeah, so that's kind of the thing I've really been like looking forward to. Don't know when it's gonna happen, but I'm definitely gonna try to push for it. Man, I was not really considering riding this far. I guess when I started fucking talking and not really paying attention to where I'm going, I kind of just ride wherever. Oh, well, I guess I can ride up and around Burlington. I haven't been up here for a little bit. Some farm area. But yeah, so if I can find a house like the one I was describing, my own house for fucking wicked cheap, that would be like fucking awesome. Not to mention, and she's got a family down there. What is this? She's got a family down there too, and so they were telling me that hello, Copper. She was telling me that down there, mechanics are in high demand. Like mechanics make ridiculously good money down there. And granted, I have a decent amount of years of experience. I did work at a dealership. And there's still a lot that I need to learn. There's lots and lots that I still need to learn, especially when it comes to motor building. So I do have 2 years under my belt of actual work history working at a dealership, but overall general maintenance on cars and some other stuff here and there, I've got at least a good 10 years. So, been working on cars since I was pretty much 18, and I'm 32 now. So, I've really been, working for Amazon is not ideal, like I said before. I want to do something I'm passionate about, and obviously I'm passionate about cars. I've always been into bikes, and up until last year when I got my bike, now, I'm kind of more passionate about bikes, so I actually wouldn't mind even being a motorcycle mechanic, but I would think that they're probably a little bit easier to work on than cars. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with motorcycles. I mean, generally it's generally the same kind of aspect, I can say. You still got the motor, you got the brakes, you got the wheels, the trans, the timing and the fucking throttle and all that shit, and it does have an ECU. So it shouldn't be really too much difficult. Like I said, I do really want to get more into building, and like I said, I want to rebuild the motor in my Subaru and in my Cutlass, and just get way more familiar with building motors and all that. I have an idea, so this summer, I don't know if that's actually really gonna happen, because I don't really have the money to buy the parts that I need. But I really need to rebuild the motor in my Subaru. And then I also have another motor I want to build in my Subaru to make it actually turbo. So I kind of had a goal of rebuilding the motor in my Subaru right now. It's just a 2.5i single overhead cam motor. Nothing fancy, just the stock NA motor. I had a goal of I was really considering rebuilding that motor this summer, but the only problem is, you know, I don't have an engine hoist. Like, yeah, I think I might be able to, I don't know, I might have to ask some friends to see if maybe I can do it at their house. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't have an engine hoist. I have a general idea of how to, you know, rebuild a Subaru motor. Like, they're pretty easy. They're like Legos for the most part. I got some friends that have like built Subaru motors plenty of times, so if anything, I can like ask them for help or whatnot. But and there are some videos on YouTube, you know, that are like doing the whole from start to finish, you know, doing head gaskets on a fucking Subaru and whatnot. So I don't know. It's plus I don't necessarily have the actual. Well, I mean now I kind of do the space to actually be able to leave my car, but plus I wanted to do it during the summertime while it's nice, so that way I can actually have my bike to ride while my car is down. And what I want to be able to have all the necessary parts that I need with me at that moment, so that way I don't have to wait for anything. I don't have to wait for any parts. I don't have to fucking go get anything extra. I just have all the parts I need at that moment, so that way, like, I'm hoping I can fucking get it done within a couple days. I've seen guys when I worked at the dealership, I've seen them like tear down the motors and put them back together in literally like 5 hours. So I know it's possible they get it done in one day. I don't know if I would be able to do it in one day. I mean, I feel like I'd be able to get the majority of it done in one day. Well, actually, I don't know if I'd have to send the heads out to get a machine. I'd want to do, I don't know. I just want to be able to get it done within a week, realistically. So, I guess I'm gonna go left. So, I definitely want to try to get it done this summer. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to actually get it done, but I definitely want to try, because that motor does need new head gaskets, does need new piston rings. The thing does burn oil pretty bad. Luckily there's no check engine lights, but if I fucking really get on it, it will throw a misfire code. But if I pretty much just keep it like, you know, pretty much below highway speed, like if I like go 60, if I like stay on the freeway and go like 60, you know, like I'm pretty much fine. But if I try to push it any more than that, or like really like rev the RPMs up, the motor doesn't like that, and it'll fucking, the motor will start shaking and cause a misfire code. But yeah, so I have a lot of things that I'm like really wanting to do this summer. Ooh, I'm gonna go check out over there. But so I haven't ridden my bike this far up north. The farthest I've gone was like Stanwood area. I definitely need more people to fucking ride with. I actually was not really considering like actually having stuff to talk about today. I was just gonna cruise around and just explore new places. I didn't realize I actually had stuff to talk about. Yeah, like garage looked like, well, no, not like that, but it was bigger. What is over here? I've never really explored like Bellingham, or not Bellingham, I'm not fucking in Bellingham, Burlington or Mount Vernon area. I haven't, yeah, Mount Vernon. I haven't really explored much over here at all. Besides like just the main like areas where like the mall is by the highway. So this is all like new to me. Let's see, which way shall I go? I'm gonna go left. See what's over this way. I'm also gonna do a. So it's been let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June. It's been almost a year since I've had my bike. You know, at the end of June will be a year. So it's pretty much been you know, a good 10 months so far. And I can say that I still like riding my bike. And I've got 3,200 miles on it. So I don't plan on getting rid of it, and I want to do some more things to it. You know, like I said, I was considering getting that Ran Soto exhaust off of Amazon, and I mean, I'm gonna have to get a fucking tune. But you know, I'm not just gonna do just the air to fuel ratio. I'm definitely gonna do more than that too. Like, I want to get rid of some of the engine braking, maybe just a tad bit. I don't really know how the engine braking is adjusted. Just eliminate some of the engine braking and obviously fix the air to fuel ratio with the exhaust. And I'm gonna get the bigger air filter too. Man, I should pull up a fucking map to know where I'm fucking going here. I didn't really want to ride in town here. Yeah, I'm still ready to move. Like, this is nice weather right now, like I said. But, you know, I'm ready for a change of scenery. Washington doesn't really offer me anything, not to mention, well, I don't know how much jobs are like out there anyways. But, you know, like I said, if my YouTube shit was taken off, then finding a job wouldn't really be all that necessary. Guess I'll ride more towards town. I don't really want to ride out in the middle of fucking nowhere. What is that? Madison? Is that a fucking school? College? I'm assuming some kind of elementary school, or I don't know. Don't care. Don't know, don't care. Cool, still got battery left. I just don't understand why people want to live out in the middle of fucking nowhere. For me, I want a house that is not in the middle of the city. Like, I would never in my life would I ever... Ooh, look at that view, though. I would never live in Seattle. I would never live in Seattle. Like, Everett is like a miniature Seattle. And so the town that house was in Arizona, it's Lake Havasu City, I think that's what it's called. The population for that town was like 32,000. The town of Everett has 112,000. You know, and I would be much okay with living in a town smaller than Everett. you know, but not bigger than, well, not smaller than like, smaller than that, like 32,000 people, I'd be okay with that. I don't want to live in a town, like a small town where there's like fucking like 10,000 people or less. I just, you know, but I want to live in a town that's like coming to like the modern ages. But yeah, so a town, like a small town, but it's not like fucking out in the middle of nowhere where it takes you like fucking 15 minutes just to go to a store. But I don't want to live like right on top of each other in the fucking apartments everywhere, or like the big city like Seattle. Like, fuck that shit. And out there in Arizona, there's like plenty of fucking room everywhere. Especially that town, it's like a smaller town. Obviously, like I said, 32,000 people. I have no idea where I'm at. I know I'm in Mount Vernon, but I don't know which part of Mount Vernon. I think the freeway is that way to the left? No. Wait, might be. Maybe it's back that way. I'd have to pull up my phone and look.